Happy Christmas Eve. It's the 23rd. We are pretty much almost done with Vlogmas, which is actually crazy. I do have to say, I feel like I've run out of things to say because, I mean, it's the end of the month. I feel like nothing's going on at work right now because everybody's like out for the holidays, and yeah, I feel like it's almost a holiday, like it's almost Christmas Eve, and I feel like I've run out of things to say. I've been having this thought this morning that like, I feel like some of my Vlogmas videos have been a little like mundane / everyday / just, I don't want to say boring because I feel like sometimes I don't feel like I'm I'm boarding a plane. I don't feel like I'm boring, but sometimes I feel like they're just not as holiday-esque or holiday themed. And I don't know, part of me was thinking maybe if I had done like weeks, then all the fun events would have been in a week and there would have been like less mundane things. But then it's like at the same time, like this weekend, I literally didn't vlog that much because honestly all I was doing was like cleaning and laundry. But we did do that gingerbread competition, so go watch that vlog because that was actually really fun, even though it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I don't know, part of me just feels like would it have been more interesting to throw everything into a longer video? Because the thing is I feel like a lot of people like short videos, and I'm like the complete opposite. If I'm watching like YouTube or like a long form platform like that, like I actually really like a video to be like 40 minutes plus, which is why sometimes when I do weekly vlogs, they're 40, sometimes, actually I don't think I've hit 50 minutes before. I have on one of my travel vlogs, and that thing when I first edited it was like over an hour, so I'm glad I got it down to 50, I think. Personally, I tend to love longer form videos, especially on YouTube. I want to watch videos that are longer amounts of time, and so it makes me wonder if it would have been better to see all these days in one weekly vlog, because then I feel like you see all the fun stuff, but then does that make it more of a highlight reel, you know, like I'm only showing the highlight of the week, you know, because obviously you can't show everything, or it would be like 3 hours long or even longer. Are daily videos harder and more mundane? Like you have to be more entertaining every single day, and every day can't be entertaining. Either way, I feel like it's been fun doing Vlogmas because I feel like there's things that sometimes I feel like I wouldn't have initially picked up the camera to film. Like I feel like when our sunroof wasn't closing, or my sunroof because it was my car, I was like, I'm gonna laugh at this moment instead of like getting frustrated. Usually I would just be like, oh, this is so inconvenient. And I was like, you know what, this is actually low-key kind of funny. And I feel like things like that, like when the fire truck happened, I was like, it was kind of fun to like have, like see that like life isn't always perfect, you know? Also, this coffee is hot, so I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to drink this before I need to go. I feel like it's hard to not overthink everything you're doing or the content you're putting out when you're doing it daily. Like there's just no time for it to like, I feel like rest, get its moment. It's like you're on to the next, and I just don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I also want to be more intentional and slow about like how I put out content, because I feel like with short form, it's like you can put out a reel, you can put out a photo, you can put out this. It's just like go. There's always like the next thing that you can scroll or doom scroll to, or that's being pushed out to you on your like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever platform you love or whatever platform you use. And so I feel like I don't want to be always pushing out the next, whatever the next thing is, the next biggest trend, the next fashion item you should buy, the next this. I personally am trying to like be like centered. We don't need to buy all that stuff. We don't need to be pushed things constantly. And so I feel like I'm also trying not to push that kind of content out. Like I used to do a lot of fashion reels, which were fun, but I feel like doing the same concept over and over and over again got like this, my next outfit has to top the last outfit, and the last outfit has to top the next outfit. And do I be realistic, or do I be like, do this over top outfit? Because I like both. I like realistic outfits. Like today, I have this cute sweater on with some black pants and some shoes for work. But I also like dressing up, and I also like mixing different styles and different things. And so I like doing what might be more of a like cool outfit what might be more of a fashionable outfit, if you will, and not just something as simple for work. But then at the same time, I don't want to be pushing out content that feels inauthentic, you know, because I feel like I was just doing it, like trying to do the next best thing. YouTube was a thing that like got me into content creation. Like I watched a lot of like people growing up, and I love YouTube. I've always loved YouTube. So that's why I feel like I was like, you know what, I need to put my focus towards YouTube because I love it. And it's just made me not want to do reels at all. And I don't know if I like even need to do reels. I feel like I really want my Instagram to feel like this like scrapbook and journal, and like I feel like what Instagram is good for is a highlight reel. And yes, there's like so many people and so many accounts that can get so like deep into who they are and their personality and their day in their lives on Instagram, but I feel like I like that side for YouTube. And so then sometimes I feel like I don't know what to post on Instagram, or if I should just leave it up to whatever I can post, you know, like when I actually do have a life update, or I go somewhere fun, or I go on a trip, then I can post something on Instagram. And then you guys get all the behind the scenes of my everyday life, you know? Just with Vlogmas and everything, I feel like I've been thinking a lot more about, I don't know, what I want to do. Because I like creating things, and I like editing, and I like making things romantic, or romanticizing things. And I like aesthetic things, but then I also like more everyday realistic things. So it's like trying to find the balance of both is really hard, especially when I'm doing everything daily and I'm just like overthinking everything. I'm about to go on a last minute stocking stuffer run, little secret Santa moment, if you will, because in a couple of weeks we're going to Nashville. I'm super excited for the FCS football championship game. And because our team, Montana State, is in the championship game, and it's in Nashville, which is only like 7 hours away from us. They're hosting this like main event that you have to get tickets to, and I got the tickets, but they didn't send you like any form of like QR code or anything yet, and I won't get it till the 3rd, but I thought it'd be fun to put this in our stocking because we're not really gonna have stocking stuffers, so I thought it'd be fun to put this little design in our stockings as like a little stocking stuffer almost. I said it was from Santa. I'll probably blur the important information on these, but I thought they were so cute. They are the colors of Montana State, like the exact brand colors. I looked them up for this design. To go with the little fun designed voucher ticket things, I thought it would be fun to go get and replace the snowman. If you watch earlier in Vlogmas, we had this snowman on our tree, and it was for my ornament exchange. And honestly, ever since the ornament exchange, I've missed my snowman. So I'm gonna actually run and see if I can go find candy to go with the little voucher to go in the stocking stuffer, as a stocking stuffer. But I'm also gonna get the snowman again and maybe get one more so we each have like an ornament. And my parents used to do this when we were growing up. We'd get like a new ornament every year. So I feel like it'd be fun to go and do a Christmas ornament, get the snowman again, see if there's any other cute ones that match to the snowman. And for Colt, just so that he's not left out and his little stocking's not left out, I think I'm gonna get like a little bag of treats or something, or chew sticks, because we are kind of low on chew sticks. So if I get that, it's like a useful gift or a useful present. I am debating how to surprise Mitchell with this because he's not like really huge on surprises. So I try not to like do a bunch of like random surprises for him. I'm trying to decide if I want to put these like sticking out of the stocking, and then like the stockings kind of have like the other stuff in the bottom to make it look full, or if I just like have him sit on the couch and I go like have him open his eyes and see what's different, and if he knows. Basically either way, I'm trying to see if like I can just put the stuff in there and then see if he notices that there's stuff in it. I would do this tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve or Christmas, but I want to make sure that he doesn't buy tickets to this event too. And I feel like it's Christmas Eve, so a little Christmas joy today is not like out of par. But I also just feel like I want to get this done today because, yeah, I don't know. I want to make sure that he's not going to buy tickets. Usually he leaves like this kind of thing to me, but I haven't asked him about tickets, so I hope he hasn't purchased them. But we were like kind of saying we wanted to go to this. So I feel like this is a fun way of saying, hey, we're going. I bought the tickets. we're gonna have fun going, but I should get going so that I can do this in a very short period of time. I'm gonna take you guys with me so that you can help me pick out an ornament. Even though I really wish you guys could vote on things like this, sometimes I'm like, I really need someone else's vote. We made it to Walmart, which is where I originally got the snowman, so hopefully they have it here because this is a different Walmart. But I think my strategy here is I'm gonna get a car snack for each of us. So I'll probably get Cheez-Its for Mitchell and Pringles for me. A candy because I feel like it's Christmas and I feel like a stocking needs candy. And then I feel like the ornament. Is that it? Yeah, I think, and then yeah, the ornament. That should be the last thing, is the little snowman. I thought I was gonna have no luck finding it. Oh my god, are you kidding me? So I just spotted one last snowman. This was like the last one hanging there. Oh wait, I see another one. I think little hands have touched him and then ripped him, which makes me so sad. I wonder if there's another one just like hanging around. I mean, I only found 2. The likelihood that I find a third one and it's not broken is probably very unlikely. Like, trying to read the names now to see if this is where he originally was from. Paper Snowman! Yeah, this was his section, I think. Okay. I'm gonna have to debate. I'm gonna grab that one that's less broken and see if maybe we can just get some glue. For my stocking, I got Pringles. And this will kind of be whoever wants what. Honestly, I'll probably put these in Mitchell's, and then I'll put these in mine. We both like both candies, both of these, so I feel like they're honestly just gonna be shared, but I'll probably put one in each stocking. And then I found this like little baby box of Cheez-Its, so that will obviously be Mitchell's snack. So basically the Pringles and the Cheez-Its are the car snack to go along theme with going to Nashville. Then the little sweet treats are the again, little car snack. For Colt, I got him these little chew sticks. So these ones are triple flavor kebabs. I was gonna get him a different pack, but it had beef, and we think he's allergic to beef. So this one has chicken, duck, and hearty chicken liver. For the Christmas ornaments, I didn't get Colt one. I couldn't find a dog or anything. I was like hoping to find, it was really picked over, which as I was driving there, after I told you guys I was gonna go look for Christmas ornaments, literally 2 days before Christmas. Yeah, 1 day before Christmas pretty much. Well, today counts, so 2 days before Christmas. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find Christmas ornaments that last minute. But I thought this one was really cute. It's like a little cookie, but it's like kind of like a nutcracker. And I grew up dancing in the nutcracker, so I thought it was cute, but it's a Santa. So I thought that was cute. This is gonna be mine, like on my stocking. And then once we repair the snowman, which I guess you can't really even oh, it's not showing you. Once we repair the snowman and like put this area back together, this will be Mitchell's. And plus I feel like the area that's kind of popping open, once obviously I'll glue it, but then I feel like this side looks perfectly fine, and then that side will just hang out towards the audience, if you will, from the tree. So I got some super glue to fix the ornament. I really couldn't think of anything else, and honestly once I got to the super glue section I realized I had never bought super glue before, so I just went with Gorilla because I feel like that's what I hear about. There's something called Crazy Glue, but I don't know, I was kind of going with what I've heard of because I don't think I've ever bought super glue or needed a reason to buy super glue before. Or we just had it at the house. Like the last time I super glued something, I super glued a candle that broke because it was one of those little taper candles, and I glued it with super glue because it was what we had at the house. I probably have about 5 minutes before he realizes I'm home, so let's do this really quick, okay?
You're wearing a Santa hat? There's Cheez-Its. Oh, there's stuff in the stockings.
This was my way of saying we bought tickets.
I can see that now.
And then I thought it'd be fun just to get other stuff to go in the stockings. Oh yeah, I told them that I was gonna rebuy you and then while I was there, I bought myself this one.
He looks edible.
He kind of does it. Well, it's because
He's not.
he's literally a cookie, I think. Well, okay, so okay, wait, actually, let me explain. The stocking is Nashville themed. So the tickets to the event, Cheez-Its for the road trip, and then that's your second.
I was like,
that's your second road trip.
How are Cheez-Its?
It's your second road trip snack, okay? But the Cheez-Its wouldn't fit in the thing. So I got myself Pringles.
Ew.
Or Santa got me Pringles. Because this is from Santa.
I saw that.
Santa. No, oh yeah, I did. This is when you were like, what are you doing? You're ignoring me. I was pretty funny. Santa got me nerds. But also
Santa got me nerds.
Santa assumes we'll share. I didn't know which one to get you because you like the rope give you.
I like
Because the
both.
ropes and the nerds.
Honestly, those are good because like we can pull both.
Oh, sir. Wait, Colt, we forgot yours. And then Colt obviously got stuff in his stocking too. This is like Merry Christmas Evie.
Well, he has stuff coming from my mom too.
I would give him this right now, except for I just had to give him one to get him to settle so that Mitchell could come over. But he got these kebabs. Now he doesn't want
You want it?
Okay, we're on day 11.
That's gonna die.
It is, but it's so cute.
Very dead.
We've got a little, is that a reindeer? Is that supposed to be a reindeer?
I'm not sure what
Its
it
nose
is.
is throwing me off. I
Also
think it's
doesn't have
supposed to
any
be.
horns?
It does though, the horns are right there.
Yeah, but I feel like the horns are supposed to be bigger if it's a reindeer.
Okay, it's kind of throwing me off, but I think it's supposed to be a reindeer because of the horns right there. But the nose is just so giant. The surprise went well, if you cannot tell, but I'm actually making a list now because we're gonna go to the store to maybe get some stuff for gingerbread cookies.
And she said something about it was supposed to come early, and she didn't say anything about like don't open early.
What?
Oh yeah, they're
Okay,
wrapped.
they're wrapped. I like the wrapping she chose.
This is not wrapped, so
Cindy,
I'm assuming
if
it's
you're
for, or this is wrapped but not labeled, so I'm assuming it's for Colt because it sounds like Fritos.
Also, Cindy, if you're watching, I like your Christmas wrapping. I don't think she is, but if you are, I like it. We got Christmas cards. We'll push the other stuff back.
This is not labeled, so I'm assuming it's also for Colt. Here, you wanna know who it really is? This guy.
Oh, this guy. He's our favorite.
He's gonna be a star.
He is a star. He knows what
To Colt from Santa.
Two Colts from Santa.
Wait, why is it already
Honestly,
into,
everything's just from Santa.
why is it already
Also, your
under the,
vlogging skills are like,
why is
I'm
it
like
already,
an
why is it already under the
earthquake.
Hi, sir. Why is it already under the tree if it's from Santa? It's the 23rd. He hasn't come early yet.
yeah, it's from Santa.
Does he ship stuff via FedEx nowadays?
We went to the store. I have a cookie cutter, a single cookie cutter for gingerbread, and some cake pans for red velvet cake. Cream cheese frosting for the red velvet cake. Whipped frosting, buttercream for the gingerbread. And then molasses, ginger, cloves, because we had cinnamon and allspice and nutmeg. We're gonna start with the red velvet cake because the gingerbread need to cool overnight. Not cool overnight, they need to stay in the fridge overnight. And so they're not even gonna be done today anyway. So I'm gonna make that dough second. So we're gonna start with some red velvet cake. We're using Betty Crocker Delights. So I already heated the oven. Mix cake mix, water, oil, and eggs in a large bowl with mixer. Oh. Okay, we're just gonna beat by hand because I don't feel like pulling out my, I wanna use the KitchenAid for the gingerbread men. So, well, gingerbread cookies. So I don't wanna use that for this and then have to clean it. I just pushed it, but then it's like all thick, so then it came sliding back down on me. I'm currently watching The Holiday, but I finished the gingerbread. I think, well, the dough. I think this looks like what it's supposed to look like. It said that it was supposed to be thick and sticky. And I feel like it is both those things. Also, if you're wondering why it's not that dark, it's because I used light brown sugar instead of dark brown sugar. So I feel like that changes the color of it. Okay, I think I've almost got all of it out. Looks like we're trying to flatten it like that. I think I might need some more plastic wrap, but this is actually working out very well. Okay. That was actually 10 times easier than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, this one's definitely bigger. Oops. I did not do a very good job at making these even, clearly, because this just is quite bigger. It's okay. They'll all end up at the same place on my cookie pan to bake.
Be ready.
Thanks. We'll probably be doing little Christmas trees because this is the only cookie cutter we could find / the only one we have. Surprisingly, I don't know why, but I didn't have cookie cutters.
I'm practicing the action shots.
Oh, I thought you were just standing there. I was like, hello. Okay. We're trying to mount the GoPro onto Mitchell's helmet because we own these helmets. So, and we have a GoPro. And you have a ski one, like a ski mount, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what he's trying to mount on. But he wants to obviously test it to make sure it's ready for Christmas Day when we go skiing. One, I've never made gingerbread cookies in my life. So if these turn out terrible, don't follow my example. But also, I'm using Sally's Baking. That's the website. And it's under cookies in my favorite gingerbread cookies. I'll show you right now, but that's the website. And I just did, this one said, like, someone had, like, in their little reviews had said that it won them a Christmas cookie contest. So I was like, that sounds good to me. In the recipe, she says to chill it for 3 hours, like, at minimum, or that she chills hers overnight. So I thought overnight was better so that we could do these, like, maybe mid-morning, mid-afternoon, and we don't have to wait for them to chill. So I'm gonna do overnight. Literally, we don't bake in this household. We don't have a rolling pin. What else did we have to buy today? Cookie cutters.
Cookie sheet.
Okay, we had cookie sheets. We just needed to replace them. How do we seriously not have a rolling pin? We literally were at the store. Ugh. We clearly don't bake enough. We're on baking item number 2, or number 1, because this was originally what I was doing. We are going to ice a cake. I don't know why I'm trying all these new things that I've never done before, but I mean, I've iced like cupcakes. I don't usually bake this often. Okay, cake 1. I don't know how well this is gonna stack because I didn't like cut it to make it even. Looking good. 2 cakes. Oh, also we don't have a cake tin. So if you're wondering why I'm doing it on the lid of a container, I don't have a cake tin or a cake stand. So we're working with what we got. I feel like it actually ended up looking pretty covered. And the frosting tastes good. So if anything, the frosting will hide it. Does it look uneven? You know, I'm not a professional. It looks good enough. Taste test of the red velvet cake. It looks cooked. For sure. I definitely could have used more frosting in the middle since it was like a 2 cake stack. But I think I think the top's like iced enough that you could steal it from the top. I feel like the middle of the cake could use a little more frosting. But the cake itself tastes pretty good. After our jam-filled evening of cookie making, well, I guess the cookies aren't ready. They're chilling. And our cake, it is time to get ready for bed. I need to brush my teeth. I've already washed my face. And then we can go and get in bed. I just wanted to end the vlog because sometimes I forget. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's Vlogmas video. It is going to be Christmas Eve, and I'm super excited. Hopefully we can make those gingerbread cookies and they actually turn out. I'm actually kind of scared of them just like blowing up and losing shape, but we'll see tomorrow because the dough will have been chilled overnight. Hopefully tomorrow is just festive and fun, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's Vlogmas video.